Good morning students, welcome to our today's session. Hope you are studying your lessons regularly. So did you go through our chapter in the previous day? Should we start hit mummy? And what is your opinion? Should we start hit mummy or not? It's up to you. Today we are again moving to our writing session. We are going to learn something from our writing session. The third question in the writing session, that is for 4 marks, and today we are going to study how to write an advertisement. It is a 4-mark question in your question paper. So from that 4 mark, 1 mark is for the format, 2 mark for content and 1 mark for expression. Okay, and in this advertisement, format is very simple. Very simple in the sense very simple. You have to write heading. But remember, the whole letter should be in capital letter or should be in uppercase, capital letter. And you have to draw a box after completing the advertisement. After writing the advertisement, you have to draw a box. So this is the format of advertisement. If you can remember these things, 1 mark is yours. The second thing is content. What to write? It depends upon the advertisement, the purpose of the advertisement, and 1 mark for your language expression. And when we are talking about this language, remember, for advertisement, the word limit is less than 50 words. Less than 50 words. So, what is the next thing that you have to remember? Just like we used to say in the note making session, do not write a complete sentence. Remember, do not write complete sentence. You have to give the points, the requirements only, not in full sentence. So this is how you have to write an advertisement. And at the end, as the last sentence, you have to give your contact detail. Either your address or your phone number or something. Whatever be the contact detail that you are giving. That should be given in the end of the advertisement. And all these things should be enclosed in a box. So this is what you have to remember when you are writing an advertisement. And you know what is advertisement, like if an employer is looking for an employee, or a qualified person is looking for a job, or a person is looking for something to buy, someone will be looking forward to sell something. All these things comes under advertisement. So there are 2 types of advertisements: classified advertisements and display advertisements. 2 types of advertisements, classified and display. Today we are going to discuss the classified advertisements. Okay, so in classified advertisement, different category comes, and those categories are situation vacant advertisement, situation wanted advertisement, for sale advertisement, to let advertisement, accommodation wanted advertisement, and missing advertisement. So many are there, right? So first one, situation vacant advertisement, situation wanted advertisement, for sale advertisement, to let advertisement. Fifth one, accommodation wanted advertisement and missing advertisement. So what is the difference between all these advertisements? All these advertisements are classified advertisements that we give in newspaper. So what is the difference there? Definitely the content in the advertisement will be different. So situation vacant advertisement means some employer is giving an advertisement in a newspaper asking for employees. Okay. So what should be included there? So the title, like we said, heading, okay, should be in capital letter. You can write situation vacant. That means there is vacancy. So that should be in capital letter. Then how to start? Required. REQUIRED, required. This qualified person. So there you have to mention the number of posts, vacant number of posts, number of vacancies available. What should be the qualification of the person? You can mention the name of the company in the advertisement, that this and so company has so many number of posts or vacancies for the post of such and so and so. If it is some teachers, TGT teachers or PGT teachers for this particular subject. So these details, so qualification, number of post, name of the company, all these details, and contact detail. Finally, the contact detail of the employer should be given over there, and all these things should be included in a box. All these things should be in a box. So this is what situation vacant advertisement is. Now what can be situation wanted? If I want a job, I can also give an advertisement in the newspaper telling that required or wanted a job. This is my qualification. So I can give my qualification. So and so person with this qualification requires a job in this particular field. There you have to mention the field also, and you have to mention this is my number of years experience, number of years experience also you have to mention. Your basic qualification, your professional qualification, your experience, and your interest, field of interest, and if possible expected salary also has to be included in situation wanted advertisement. And in that advertisement also you have to include your contact details as the last wordings in your advertisement, and don't forget to enclose all these things in a box. So that is a format. Okay, so enclose all these things in a box. So that is situation wanted advertisement. So next one is for sale. That you wanted to sell something, so you are giving a for sale advertisement. So their heading also you can write for sale. And now you are going to give the details of the things that you have to sell. Suppose it's a car, you can give the name of the car, the model of the car, the color of the car, then how many kilometers it had already run. Okay, so all these details has to be included in that advertisement. And finally, contact details. So whatever product you are going to sell, the whole details of the product should be there. If there is any warranty or guarantee, anything, that can also be included. But remember, don't use full sentence. Suppose it is a house that you are going to sell. So you can describe the number of rooms in the house, what are the other facilities of the house, so in which area the house is, whether the house is facing east or west or sunset or sunrise, ocean or something. If there is something like that, that can be included, and your respected value, price also has to be included. Then don't forget to give your what? Contact detail, and enclose everything in a box. So that is for sale advertisement. Now to let. To let means you are going to give something for rent. So it can be a house. There also whatever details we already discussed, those details should be included there. To let. Okay, so next one is accommodation wanted. You want some accommodation. So there also heading accommodation wanted. You can write required or wanted, a house in this particular area with this much facilities, this number of rooms, and this facilities are available over there. So these details, and in the end finally contact detail has to be enclosed. And finally missing. So title can be given as lost or found. And what is the thing that you lost has to be mentioned over there. So I lost a purse, or I lost my document. So the details of the commodity that you lost has to be given in detail, but not in full sentence. Then as usual, give the contact number in the end. So the format of all these classified advertisements is the heading in full capital letter and the box that you are and closing. So you will put all these details in the box, and don't forget to write the contact detail, and the whole thing should be less than 50 words. For that, avoid full sentences. So this is how you have to write a classified advertisement, which will be your third question in your question paper. It's a short question. So learn it today itself. I have attached some sample questions and answers along with the note. Go through it, and a test question is also given over there. Do it. A URL is also given. Listen the whole URL very carefully and understand. If you have any doubts, just send a mail in the mail ID given already, or it is there in your manual in the stream in the Google Classroom. So till we meet in our next class, it's bye bye. Thank you.